Hello, my name is Ari David, and I'm massively ineffective. Allow me to demonstrate. I'm playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the remaster. This is not my first playthrough of the trilogy ever. I played them when they originally came out, but I didn't play them obsessively. I played them like once, and then went back when the DLCs came out, with the exception of the much lauded Citadel DLC for Mass Effect 3, which supposedly makes the controversial ending to the trilogy a little more tolerable. So I've got that to look forward to. That's the only bit I don't know, but I know it's mostly fluff. So honestly, I'm very excited for it because that's the juiciest bits. Um, I want to wish a happy Father's Day to all the fathers. It's Father's Day here in America. I don't know if that's an international holiday. America has a lot of corporatized holidays because capitalism. Yay! Um, so happy Father's Day to the dads. And June is Pride Month, so happy Pride to all my friends out there in the LGBTQIA community. I love you all. You're wonderful. You're special. And this is your month. You got a whole month. It's awesome. New York City has great pride parades, by the way. New York, if you're ever in New York City in June, try to arrange it to see New York Pride. I would say and I am a heterosexual male. My friends who were gay and were trying to get me to understand took me to Pride when I was 15, and I got it. I also was like, oh, I'm straight, but like at the same time, I was like, oh, I understand. They just want to be. So yeah, and Pride's fun. So check it out. Make sure you're vaccinated. Get vaccinated. Don't be a dummy. But anyways, I digress. We're playing Mass Effect 2. But before I dive into it, I'll pull it up so I don't forget. Because if you are a repeat viewer of any kind, I have repeat viewers. You would know that I chronically forget to switch scenes. It's man, it's a problem, and by man I mean humanity, not just the men. Before I get started, I want to give a real quick shout out to another Twitch streamer who's actually live right now. I don't care if this pulls traffic away from me. I don't care that he has a shit ton more traffic. I'm super proud of him. My friend Jermaine, he is on Twitch as Jermaine Plays. That's a link to go see him. He is featured for the next. He was featured for about an hour and a half. He'll be featured for about another half hour on the front page of Twitch. He recently became a partner. He is a personal friend. And I stopped in. I haven't seen his numbers since I went to lurk, but he hit 15,000 viewers, and I'm so fucking proud of him. Again, Jermaine Plays. Like, he plays Zelda and Call of Duty, and he is a lot of fun. He is just as much fun to hang out with in person as he is on camera streaming, and he's very real. He's the real deal. He was my buddy back when I worked in daytime television, and he and I are still friends. I've known him. I remember when he was telling me, "Oh, I'm starting to Twitch stream," and I was like, "Twitch stream, eh? That's where people watch you play video games, eh?" And then watching him slowly grow. But this is, he's worked hard for this, so I'm super proud of him. So if you just go to twitch.tv, Jermaine Plays should be on there. He should be on the front page, and that's my buddy. I love that dude. So props to him. Good evening, Embry. Excuse me. Also, I live in New York City, and fireworks are going off for no reason. Juneteenth was yesterday. Are these Father's Day fireworks? Or just like, fuck you fireworks. It could be anything. Let's resume. We are doing our last dossier mission that we currently have access to. And it involves us solving a murder. We'll assume that, Embry. So that I can recruit a Justicar who is a very scary, like Asari Jedi, who's not supposed to be leaving Asari space. But her quarry is here, which is a fringe planet that is technically owned by Asari corporations and is not part of the Asari government, but it's an Asari planet, and it's right on the fringe of Citadel space by the Terminus systems, where, like, think of the Outer Rim in Star Trek. It's like where all the nasty shit goes down. So it's right there on the edge, and slavery is legal here and all sorts of dumb crap. And Samara is who we're trying to recruit, and she is, she's been demanded to leave, but her code forbids that, and also gives her the right to murder anyone who stands in her way, including police officers, but she can give them a day to change their minds. So basically, if I solve the murder within that day, there won't be a conflict, and she won't have to kill the police, and she'll come with me on my suicide mission. So now I have to go talk to a whole bunch of people and interrogate them, figure out what's going on. Let's get a refresher from Samara, though.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. Wasea, their leader, must have a record of the ship name.
Please don't start trouble about my prisoner. Trust me, I'd release her right now if I could. It's a great honor to have a Justicar here, but I could do without the honor of having her kill me.
I'd like to avoid killing you, Detective. Unfortunately, the moment my code dictates I must, I will. There is only the code.
She says this kind of thing like she's talking about what to eat for dinner.
Yeah, again,
You're not gonna lock her up?
Any attempt to put me in a passive restraint system will be regarded as a hostile action, and I will be forced to attack.
Yeah, that.
So this is Samara. She can be our new teammate.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. Wasea, their leader, must have a record of the ship name.
The ship name of her quarry, where her quarry fled. And so she needs to get to the Eclipse hideout, but she doesn't know where it is. There was a murder. This Volus business partner was getting involved with the Eclipse, so we're gonna go talk to a whole bunch of people. Let's go see what pit. This is a little shit we gotta shake down.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic.
Don't you just love that?
I
It's
may
always a
have
catch.
forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse, so they are perturbed and want to kill me.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true.
I just like rubbing it
But
in
I
his
haven't
face.
survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy.
You're gonna hand it over now, punk.
Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Just a random murder. Murder, not a hit. They commit a murder.
You should be able to get into the Merc base now. It's the elevator back that way, to your right.
So that's cool. Sorry.
You should be able to get into the Merc base now.
My phone blinked. I'm gonna flip
It's
it
the
over.
elevator
That's
back
rude.
that way, to your right.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area. I hear you can buy red sand from the Eclipse. Just don't cross them. Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess. I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
That he's a lying piece of crap. I mean, but anyways. Right. Am I doing that for everyone? Yes. Yeah, we're gonna start doing loyalty missions soon. But like I said, this is the last one I have access to. Elevator consoles, nothing there. Is there anything back this way? Can I go? Nope. Yes. Nope. Okay, let's go. I pushed the button. See, they knew no one wanted elevators, so they're like, okay, we'll give you a load screen, and we're like, thank you.
They're up ahead.
Ugh. Tempest submachine gun, my friend. Is there anything cool in here? No, there's nothing cool in here. Who's got what? Get an assault rifle out. You son of a gun.
You got it.
Weakening their integrity.
Can't target them.
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Hostile forces have engaged. Nothing gets in my way.
Woo, woo, woo. That got spicy there for a second, people. That got just a little bit spicy. And you gotta look for the goods. This game likes to hide them everywhere. Okay, what's up? Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Nothing here. You're just a thing to explode. Any here? Any here? Can I fall to my death? No. Okay. Here's another opportunity. Oh, scimitar assault shotgun. That's why. Is there anything else in here? No, but yes, I would like to try a new shotgun, please. Wait. I think I already have better ones. Yeah, we'll stick with the Eviscerator. Jack. We'll keep you with the Eviscerator. I'll at least want to try it. We'll try the Scimitar. I'm curious. I'm curious. Oh, right. I gotta go do this annoying thing. Every time you do the weapons loadout, you have to redo your ammo modifier for this class. Which I'm playing with on controller for the first time, and I frequently mess up which button I'm supposed to press.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
You're in an enemy uniform, and I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
Remember her from the kiosk?
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right?
She's
But
talking to
no,
a Solarian.
They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
Get out of here, Elnora. If you so much as jaywalk, I will find you.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going. Thank you.
I like not killing people, and I like when games give me options to get out of conflicts without murder. It's nice. Don't care what that makes me sound like.
Now what's this?
Biotic damage improvement. Well, that deserves a hard save. Okay, so that was cool. Let's go up here. Welcome, flower.
Weapon systems on!
No shield.
Shockwave is just so much fun. Especially when, oh, the charge is good too. Cover's great also.
Can't reach the target.
Bullshit. Oh my god, Shepard, you dumb son of a bitch, go. Why wouldn't you vault? Wrong weapon. Wrong weapon, everybody. Wrong weapon. Woo-wee. So you haven't missed much, Flower. We just kind of like started the mission that we left off doing. You missed my unasked for preamble. One of my favorite things that they did about this was that they made all the hacking not class-based, so you were not like forced to keep a tech character on your squad at all times. It allowed you to viably run anything. I got everything, right? I did. All right, let's go. Up.
Hostiles detected.
Can't get a lock.
I've definitely gotten far enough in the game where I'm as long as I don't play stupid, I'm kicking some ass. I don't know if I'm taking names yet, but there's definitely ass getting kicked. The name taking part might come later. They didn't even make me hack that time. I feel like I just mugged that terminal. I pointed a gun at it, pressed the button, and got money. Give me everything you have. Okay! Just don't press A again.
Check your screens! I'll tear you apart!
gunship. Well, I love seeing that. Whoa, okay, let's go. Let's do this. I love gunships. Fighting entire gunships is great. We're gonna take out my black hole gun here.
Can't target them.
Yeah, that didn't really seem to do what I wanted it to do. Well, I made it go away.
Firing a high impact shot.
Vanguard, baby. What do? I run up and punch things and put bullets in faces, and I light people on fire. I light people on fire! I love that they switched. They managed to keep a lot of the same thematic ideas that they introduced in Mass Effect 1 while completely redoing the combat. And I love that it's now a class skill via incendiary and cryo rounds. It's very fun. I am less satisfied.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus.
Huh.
Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open.
She got me good.
I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
So,
Elnora was the killer. We should have killed that bitch.
Detective and I would be interested in this.
yeah, that's, we shouldn't have killed her right away. But we gave her a warning. We told her what would happen if we found out she was out of line. And we said if she so much as jaywalked, and there she is, vocally confessing to murdering a Volus. It's a bad look for her.
They've seen us.
Very nice. Very nice. So we solved the murder, which was, you know, why that area was locked down and Samara couldn't get past. But now we're gonna go get the information Samara needs.
Gunship above!
Okay. I feel like I gotta switch to a different gun. The black hole thing, in theory, it should just utterly wreck everything. Because it's a black hole, but mechanically in this game, it's just a people gatherer. Yeah, of course I'm gonna die right now. Critical mission failure. Okay. Come on, gunship. I'm destroying cover. I summon you. Shotgun your stupid face.
We better destroy the gunship before we try hacking the door.
Well, the gunship has to show up, Jack. So... guess who's reloading? Guess we'll go back here. Everyone's back here. Yeah. Let's, does this trigger it? Did I break it? Did I break it? Alright, what's one save before that? Save, because clearly whatever was happening there was no bueno.
We've been spotted.
Alright. Now. Take me to your gunship.
Gunship above!
Alright, I have to do that without dying, but... yeah, the black hole gun was a mistake. I should have had the missile launcher or the particle beam or... I wonder how much of a slog it is. Let's see how much of a slog it is to backtrack. If it starts feeling like it's desperate and terrible and we have no hope to get that weapons loadout, which was back when we were young and naive, we can switch. Yes, definitely did. I'm glad you like that one. I'm always curious what are people's favorites. But when Cyberpunk was running, I assumed it was Mr. Dib. But now that Cyberpunk's been on hiatus, I don't know how relevant it feels. Okay. It really will be worth it to switch to the right heavy weapon. As much as I want the black hole gun to be what I want it to be, it isn't. And I really need, there we go. I don't care that we let Murder Lady go. Shepard, you, yeah, hold on. So, not the arc missile launcher, maybe? Rapid fire missile launcher with seeking projectiles effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. That's a good one. Collector particle beam. Precise and lethal. This focused radiation. That's good. Cryo rounds are also cool. Not the grenade launcher. So either the missile launcher or the particle beam. I like the idea of seeking. So we're going to go with the missile launcher. And now, yes, you guessed it. We're going to cast Shockwave for no reason. Wait for our abilities to respawn. And then we're going to do this whole thing again. And then we're going to slog all the way back. Welcome to Massively Ineffective, a Twitch stream where I play Mass Effect badly? I don't know. I can't say that for every stream. That's my catchphrase for... my catchphrase. Listen to me. Listen. My catchphrase. For... It's the thing I say a lot when I play Destiny. Which is a game that prior to this son of a bitch, I played obsessively. I do play obsessively. I love Destiny. But this is like fucking crack. It's very fun to fall back into Shepard world. We gotta get that probe upgrade so that I can get some mad resources and get all the other upgrades. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm thinking about right now, because we got that biotic unlock. And when you pick up those things, they're not instant upgrades. It's the ability to research it back on the ship. That's just why you have to do that dumb scanning minigame, which is this game's Mako. It's like, why did you do that? Whose idea was this? Who thought that this would be fun for hours? The fact that you have to unlock an upgrade to make it go to make the cursor move faster as you're scanning shows what a middle finger mechanic that was. Like, we're just gonna waste your time. Yeah, you just gotta sit there. Disrespectful. In an otherwise masterful game. Here we go. Alright, now, with 100% more missile launcher. come out to play. Let's do this. Come on, hit. Okay, run for cover, you... Oh, Garrus! Get out of here. Death by Garrus. Killed by my own teammate. If he was not in the way, I would have been fine. So, note to self. Just duck behind cover already, and you're good. And just fire the missile seek, buddy. I mean, not a hell of a lot of cover. I don't care if I blow all my heavy ammo on this. I do care about being caught up here, but... I got it! And I'm not stuck. Well, that was cool. That was only all my ammo, but... that was a fucking gunship that I took out. So... I'm feeling like a boss. A boss who desperately needs more ammo. Thank you. So I'm very low on heavy ammo now, which is not ideal, but I'm past that awful gunship. And I didn't have to pull my teeth to do it, which is what would have happened. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Welcome, Artistic. I'm grateful when anybody shows up ever, and I assume people have lives. Unlike me. Look at me. I'm playing... We did just kill a gunship with a missile launcher. It was fucking awesome. I did it. He also missed me backtracking because I had the wrong weapon.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves that the Volus is a criminal. I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
We've got to keep moving.
Cool, we get to... All these people are gonna go to jail. My shepherd is Horny Captain America. So Horny Captain America just wants to put people in space jail. Doesn't want to kill people. He can avoid it. Which is actually one of the reasons I like this game is because of how much damage the Sovereign's attack was at the end of the last game. They used it as an excuse for robots and mechs to be a big part of this game. You shoot a lot of robots again. But they're mindless robots, they're drones, so it's not like shooting the Geth, who are a sentient species.
am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever.
She's standing right
Yes,
behind me.
The Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Jack is literally the most powerful biotic ever. Well, I mean, for humans.
They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney Four's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
When the chips are down, even your friends will screw you for an extra cred.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
This guy's gonna die if he charges in there.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, this guy couldn't tie his bootlaces, much less fight.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But Great Wind, biotic god. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
So much for godhood.
So much, Garrus. I'm pretty happy with things. I'm grateful that you give me a chance right before, I'm very glad that, I just like this game. I'm glad we had a chance to change weapons beforehand. It's better designed. It's good.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
I'm a biotic too, lady.
Heads up! Concussive shot ready.
And of course.
Can't reach the target. Can't get a lock.
Get shotgunned.
Shield to fail. Can't reach.
The name of that ship is in here somewhere.
That's how we do it, people. Messed her day. Oop. Yeah, Vanguard is a very aggressive class, and can be a little intimidating because it does require you to literally be. It's as close to being a melee fighter as this game allows. You are literally on the front line, in the middle of everyone most of the time, which is, especially that they got rid of a combat radar. It's a lot. There's a Justicar here, probably looking for the one that we sent off to on the AML Demeter. Demeter. Why did I say that? Wrong. It's Demeter. The AML Demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope the Justicar doesn't mess up my operation. Copy
That
memo.
must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
We've got time. Let's look around some more.
Gotta make the money. Gotta make the money. Alright, so A. Everybody needs to just relax. This is a very simple loot search. Give me all the things you're hiding. And nobody needs to get shot until the next fight scene, when I will be heroically forced to shoot something. Heroically. For just and heroic reasons. Of course, naturally. So I'm the hero with a gun, and I can never be wrong.
Should we go back to the spaceport main yard?
Let's go.
Everybody like how humble I am? I do. That's what makes me so amazing.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw it. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization.
Uh-huh.
Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I gotta finish that first. Fine.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Eclipse smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
You're sworn to follow a code that dictates your decisions. But I'm running a military operation.
You wonder if I will refuse to follow orders because of my code?
I can't allow that to happen.
By agreeing to follow you, I am compelled to swear the most difficult of Justicar oaths, the third oath of subsumation. After I do, your orders will override the code. You should know, however, that I'll still give you my opinion if the situation warrants.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
Scary murder Jedi.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes.
Some
Shall
of
we
us.
return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar, and you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard, and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. It's a shame this Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
We did it, people. We did it. Everybody, we got everyone we can get right now. We have Shepard's 10. Recruited Samara for the team. That's it. An elite military shotgun. I already read that part. I got biotic damage. I got money. I found things. Life's great, everyone.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're gonna find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
I like how slowly but surely all the regular crew lose their creature comforts for Shepard's menagerie. The observation deck. Oh, where we used to hang out here. It's your bedroom now? Oh, cool. I always think that is very, very funny. Journal. Grunt, rite of passage. Gotta go talk to Grunt. I got 4. Be faster, fiercer, and more powerful on the battlefield. Further increases weapon damage. Further increases power recharge time and increases power generation, power duration. Well, I want Destroyer. I feel like. Or wait, further reduces power recharge time and increases power duration. But I don't care about the scores part. What's the duration for me? It's just lift. I mean, it's just pull. It doesn't... yeah. Well, we can always respec. So hold on. Health... oh, but that's health plus 20%. Okay. Alright. I want champion. It's not that. I like the little bit of extra recharge time and the more health. We're a champion. Oh my gosh, look at me. My scars are they gone already? I think all my weird glowy cyborg scars, because I went super Paragon. Cool. So I'm a champion. Again, like, I want to use cryo ammo, but I'm the least incentivized to use it. And I'm the least incentivized to put skill points in it because I actively have Inferno ammo, and then I have these 3 powers that I use all the time. These are my hotkeys. So, like, these are what I'm going to level up first before I do cryo ammo. Just a fact. Oh, that's what that was. Let's go look. Let's go talk to our new buddy. Well, actually,
there is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Grunt seems very anxious, pacing down in the cargo hold. You might want to check in on him. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I would like to talk to Seth Green first. I mean, Joker.
I've got an appointment with Shaira in 3 months. I can't wait.
The consort.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's so...
She's not. She's more like a companion from Firefly. She's like a Nara.
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Let us check me messages. Yar. Oh, Samara, you don't have anything less boob windowy? Eh. Appreciate the help. Elizabeth Bainham, May Shepherd. I heard about what you did. Oh, she's one of the colonists. I heard what you did on Ilium, and I wanted to thank you for helping out Zeus Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché. And to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Good luck, and thanks. Zeus Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Lisbeth Bainham. She was the daughter of that Exogeny scientist who was like, you have to go save her. From Gert. Greetings, Commander Shepard. Lara Tassoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in Dantius Towers. You helped me get out of there. According to Tassoni, you also found Thane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved, one was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck, then shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power in constant motion. Seeing him changed my life. Woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him, that beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. So if you could tell him that, or just whatever parts you think appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jared. That got weird fast. What's going on in this codex? Drell biology. Drell, so this is Thane, our new assassin guy. Drell are an omnivorous reptile-like humanoid with an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. They give live birth to their young, who are capable of eating solid food from the moment they are born. Drell appearance is very similar to Asari in humans, but their muscle tissue is slightly denser than that of humans, giving them a wiry strength. Many of their more reptilian features are concealed, like a three-chambered heart with a muscular ridge that is capable of shunting oxygenated or deoxygenated blood as needed. One unique characteristic, however, is the hyoid bone in their throats, which allows them to inflate their throats and produce vocal sounds outside the human range. Would-be assassins have noted that these two features make Drell extremely hard to strangle or suffocate. Because the Drell ancestors emerged from arid rocky deserts, the human ocean-covered Hanar homeworld of Kage proved tolerable only when Drell stayed inside a climate-controlled dome city. Due to this huge disparity in the two species' homeworld environments, the leading cause of death among Drells on Kage is a bacterial lung disease called Keprel syndrome, which is what Thane is dying of. Within a generation of the Drell's arrival on the planet, the disease had become resistant to Hanar antibiotics and other advanced treatments. Once an infection settles in, death is slow but imminent. Transplants may buy time, but as the infection spreads to other major organs, there comes a point of diminishing returns and eventual system failure. Very sad.
The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life, its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs. But the Drell took to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kage. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the exodus.
That's fucked up.
To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar, called the Compact. It states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
It's an interesting relationship. Crew quarters. That was like kind of like Hot Pockets, but not.
So the collectors did take New Canton?
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
That is good, actually.
But I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
I'll kiss the boss's ass. He's right in the room, in front of me. Let's go see our buddy Thane. I just want to hear his cool voice.
Do you need something?
You're a sexy lizard.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
Oh.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-covered eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time. Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
There's something else I
ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
8 centuries ago, the already arid Drell homeworld Rakana began its swift descent into lifelessness due to disastrous industrial expansion. Because their population was bursting at 11 billion, and they did not possess interstellar flight capacity, the Drell would have been doomed without the intervention of the Hanar. Following first contact, the Hanar spent 10 years transporting 375,000 willing Drell to their own homeworld, Kage. The remaining billions perished in the dying world, warring against each other for diminishing resources of water and food. Today, only a few thousand survive on Rakana in clusters, never exceeding a few hundred. Now, a cemetery world, Rakana's population can double during pilgrimage season. Drell have been part of the galactic community for almost 2 centuries. Most reside on Kage, content to coexist with the Hanar. Those who leave Kage tend to be adventurers, gifted by the Hanar with acute perception of interspecies body language. Solitary Drell travelers often seek out new species elsewhere, adopting that species' culture and rarely returning to Kage. Such Drell number in the thousands and are scattered across the galaxy, tending towards quiet, integrated lives. On Kage, the Hanar afforded the Drell every opportunity to thrive, while outsiders and even some Hanar regard the Drell as junior partners, if not actual servants. Drell have integrated themselves into every level of Hanar society as respected, productive citizens. So they're like a symbiotic race. It's interesting. What gossip? Got more gossip?
Hey, Shepard. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much.
All right, we've heard this. She's repeating herself. Here's Samara. So yeah, like, look, this was a crew lounge. Like, we're just taking shit away.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
So this is like... This is the break room, and he's like, yo, I'm giving the break room to that really scary Asari lady. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Shepard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
What up, Chandrabus?
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
We just got Samara.
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander. Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further.
That's good.
Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Oh wait, it's ship enhancements. Oh, I can already buy that. That is very handy. That's a very good one. Hold on. Let's talk to her. Yeah, anything else?
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. Of course.
Yeah. You want to meditate. Everyone's got to meditate. Chocolates doesn't...
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. They creeped the hell out of me.
What's up with Miranda?
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate
We've
my
been
sister's
at
family.
Ilium, lady.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
But we're gonna do something different this playthrough, just because I want to see how it affects things. We're gonna do the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC now. I mean, I played it like way later after it came out, so I spent the whole game not being able to.
Shepard, need me for something?
Continue our conversation, like continue Liara's storyline.
Can it wait for a bit?
Okay, you always need calibrations, you son of a bitch.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
No, I know, I love you. I get angry at my games. I don't know why, but I feel like you're not doing it right if you're not getting angry. Let's see what a grumbly British guy has to say.
Back for another lesson. Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me.
Oh, it doesn't? I thought...
My first
Well, we'll play it
impossible
anyways.
mission
We'll
as
see
an
what happens.
independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planetside. I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet into a glass parking lot without a second thought.
Well, we're gonna find out.
What was his name? Solarian infiltration specialist. 100 story.
Because I was pretty sure that you play Lair of the Shadow Broker, and that's how you can continue it.
He went to work with
Because
Eclipse
there's an
a few years
achievement for keeping a partner across all 3 games, and the only way to do that is either use the human that lives, Kaiden or Ashley, or Liara, and there is a way to do it with Liara, and I feel like it's through Lair of the Shadow Broker. And last time I played Lair of the Shadow Broker, I had already started romancing Liara, and it just... I mean, not Liara, Jack, and, it didn't really give me much leeway then.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Right, that's my thought, Chunderbus. I'm just curious, like, from like game design, story branching perspective.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Look at our big old Tantalus drive. Isn't it tantalizing? Goodbye, Tantalus. I want to say Tantalus again. God damn it. This
What
is
can we do
this
for
is
you,
the problem
Commander?
with A
Area.
being everything.
Will do, Commander.
I was running, you son of a gun. There's very much that vibe, aren't right, Flower? Two tech nerds that don't realize they should be dating that aren't dating.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
She's on a revenge kick. That's kind of lower priority. It feels like, story-wise, getting down to the root of the Shadow Broker would really help with the war against the Collectors. So, like, it actually also feels like it makes sense to do the DLC now. Let's talk to Grunt and get his loyalty mission.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel
Oh my
wrong.
gosh, I'm sorry.
Tense. I just
Was
wanna
the
kill
brisket good?
something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just wanna... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
We have to go there anyways for our Solarian friend Mortis.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness. Have time now, Shepard. I need to deal with this.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something more so than... See? Why do that?
Okeer
Also,
didn't
it's just
I'm
okay.
tank-born.
Cerberus has a
My
number
people were defeated.
Joker can get us to
Thank
the
you,
Krogan.
Shepard.
All right, he cycles through all of that. Food's good. I like food. Everybody should eat food. Need more iridium. Look at all this. I need more stuff. I did stuff today, but like, by did stuff, I mean like I hung out with my lady person, like, with purpose. We were chilling out. I don't have enough for both. Faster cooldowns, better duration. Cooldowns. I called my dad. It's
Still need
Father's
to
Day.
get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by blood.
I'll talk to you later, Morton.
We'll be here if you need me.
He's good. We talked about D&D, which is what we usually talk about, because my dad's a big old nerd. That's not even, he's a big dude. He's old, and he's a nerd.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Yeah, Unless all distractions are removed.
I think I've
loyalty
mentioned
to
this
the mission will
before.
suffer.
I'm a second-gen
Run this team through
nerd.
hell,
Both my parents
and all
are
we're getting is
complete
burned.
dorks.
Anything else, Commander?
They protected my comic book collection when I went away for college.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Doing good, but good is just as dead as bad, if I understand the threat. How long can we last with collectors going wherever they want? Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright, we got another round of Ilium going up. We're going to go do some Lair of the Shadow Broker, but we're going to level everybody up when we land on Ilium, which is nice because they do let you just cycle through shit. I'm good. Oh, whoa. Bye, fuel. I'm hoping it's good. I played the old Dark Alliance games on PlayStation 2, and I read a shit ton of R.A. Salvatore novels growing up, so I'm not unexcited, but I'm skeptical. Alright, let's pick people I haven't even touched yet, so I can just put points in them. Yeah, I do accept it. Thank you. Fair enough. Again, survive a, but it's such a drop off marksman. I like it. Yeah, we'll do something different.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct a mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
You helped a creepy crime lord. Alright, yeah, so again, I'm going through and leveling people up. I feel like that's pretty good for her. Oh, well, yeah. Let's get heavy disruptor ammo on you, bud. Eight, you say? 8? Pull field. Let's do a really, yeah, make her a bruiser. Okay. They did thankfully make, it's still a little tedious, but it's not what it used to be. Oh wow, I never even dropped into Tali. She's got all her points still. That's crazy. I want to max out. I want him to be Iceman. We're gonna be Iceman. Cryo weapon spray is engineered to maximize the chances of freezing multiple targets. The blast potency and freeze duration are nearly unmatched by any other cryogenic weapon. So that's longer. Full cryo blast. Yeah, I want this. Easy choice. She's great. Seven, so I can max out 1 and get another to 3. We'll get you to 3, and then we'll max out combat drone. And we'll do attack drone. There we go. Well, that's cool. I think that's everybody. Alright. Let's get my crew. I'm so glad I put the other outfit on, on Jack. God, that was unsettling me. 4. Why, yes, I will max out something. Concussive shot, overload. I think area overload. I like the idea of hitting a lot of people with that. Shockwave just makes sense for Jack right now. I think I'm gonna go heavy Shockwave. No, yeah, I think she's improved. I think she just hits a huge... I think the idea with the both of them is I want their abilities to both hit as wide a possible net. Alright, so we gotta go to the cab area. Before we do that, I do, however, need to take a bio break. I'll be right back. This will not be a long bio break. This will be short. I'll be back. Thank you, everyone. I have returned. Thank you for waiting. That was Muad'Dib. Come on back up. I switched to the big camera because you showed up. I was gonna go right back to the game. Come on. Be shy. He's being shy now. Come on. Now you're done. That worked 2 seconds ago, but it's not gonna work now that I hit the button. Yeah. True cat, everybody. True cat. Alright, let's get back to it. I just realized we have a boatload of cash, so we're probably gonna do a little shopping and see if I can get some better armor upgrades for Shepard. And then re-equip myself in the Normandy. And then we'll be ready. Then my life will have meaning. Wait, what? I'm also gonna, you know, it'd be great is if I talk on mic instead of off mic. And also that I pull the game up. I remembered, no one had to remind me. He improves, slowly but surely. It's like my brain is an old reel-to-reel computer from like the 50s. Back when hard drives took up like warehouses. Helios thruster module, intended for next-generation fighter craft, the Heat Industries Helios thruster module propulsion systems far outpaces typical liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen reactions that power a frigate's maneuvering thrusters. By using metastable metallic hydrogen, the Helios boasts a fuel that burns at a far greater efficiency than liquid H2O2. Navigators can execute the numerous small course corrections inherent to any long-distance travel without fear of exhausting the ship's fuel supplies. This net gain extends to forward impulse as well. A ship powered by antiprotons can coast temporarily using the Helios to reach an inferior but highly sustainable speed. Such efficiency lowers antiproton consumption, a constant concern for any warship. When a Helios-propelled ship must refuel, however, it typically relies on a large carrier or a nearby planetary factory to synthesize the metallic hydrogen. This process uses extremely dense mass effect fields to create metal under pressures of over 1 million Earth's atmospheres, an activity most safely done while planetside. While that process may seem like a drawback compared to skimmer ships that can gather hydrogen and oxygen from anywhere in the universe, the combat superiority of Helios maneuvering capabilities is often a worthwhile trade-off. The same efficiency that allows for micro burn course corrections can power rapid bursts of motion. Once a pilot becomes used to the ship's new energetic responses, she can easily put the ship wherever and whatever angle she desires. That's cool. That's what Samara brought us. I like that every teammate also has like, hey, you know, I got some ideas on how you can make your badass ship better. The elusive man said that he spared no expense, but he missed a few spots.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
All right.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own you.
Increase weapon damage, shields, melee damage. I like that. Increase shields and melee. Increase melee and shields. Kestrel's cool. And it's not that expensive either. I'm not gonna wear the helmet because it looks like that. These I will think about because they're almost half my money. Racism for the win. You're right. Well, Jack provides. Jack is the only human that provides upgrades, and Jack is a criminal in cryostasis, but also has literally the saddest, worst, most traumatic life you could have possibly come up with. It's almost too much. But, I mean, Chunderbus, you're not wrong. She hates Cerberus with a passion. So it was Cerberus's choice. Alright. So let's check that other store out. We're gonna have to double back anyways. Just because I want to get back to the Normandy. Unless I can get to the Normandy from... I wish they would let me get to the Normandy from the cab.
Thank you again. You have no idea what this means to
That would be very convenient. But I don't think that that's a feature.
Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between...
Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified.
Forget it. Do whatever you want.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
So it's just assault rifle damage.
Yeah,
Is that really all that's left over
What about
here?
a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
Well, then let's get the two things instead of the one
Try and
thing.
make it as a commando?
Because the two things seemed better.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the terminus systems
let me
are
just,
great for business.
out of curiosity.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now.
That was-
And then get your ass someplace safe.
Full refund and then apologize. It's only Liara's apartment. Liara's apartment.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's
We gotta go help Space Bay. I feel like right now, if we look at what I have to do, it's everybody's like personal baggage, right? Main quest, and then help Space Bay. Hers personal baggage. So who do you think I'm gonna prioritize out of everybody here? Neither Tali nor Garrus are asking for anything. So none of my other, like, old school buddies are asking for anything. It's all these new people who are like, man, I'll help you, but you gotta go do this first. And then you got your girl being like, hey, I want to take down literally, like, this awful... Yeah, Space Bay, of course. With great humility and respect.
Hey, I gotta get back to work.
Also, when you learn what Liara did for you, like, you're like, yeah, oh, she broke bad and went dark, but she did it because she made sure you got resurrected. Like, you literally there wouldn't be a you right now if there wasn't a her.
All right.
I feel like that makes you very beholden. Yeah. Bypass module, that's better. Metagel capacity is better. That's more universal. That's more universal than an assault rifle upgrade. And so Liara used to be here, and now she's gone. So all that's left here is an assault rifle upgrade, which I'll buy later, and a helmet, which I'll buy later, which is cool. And we have to come back here for Miranda's mission. But we're gonna change armor and go do Lair of the Shadow Broker, which is normally DLC, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how it works integrated into this story, and if it works the way I remember it working. And yeah, we're gonna go check out some of that new armor I bought and spruce up the old shepherd.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yeah, because nothing happened. Alright, let's see what I bought some research. Can I make any of it? I do not have the resources. I gotta go resource. I'm broke. Okay. I have to go resource hunting after Lair of the Shadow Broker. I think I'll be fine with just the armor upgrades I got. I don't feel like ship scanning right now. I feel like doing like stuff. Yeah, the problem is these helmets are permanent. Headshot damage, shield strength by 5. I like that better. Sentry interface. Just health by 5. Aegis vest. Oh, well, the Kestrel for sure. The Kestrel sheath, torso sheath, increases melee by damage. And so I'm losing health, but I'm making my shields really good. Shield strength. Shield strength. This is actually, I prefer this. Also looks fantastic. Yeah, that looks very cool. The Kestrel armor's system spinal mount processor synchronizes artificial torso muscle fibers with limb movements, allowing power to be generated by the legs, channeled through the core, and projected out through the arms. Stabilization of the firing platform assists in auto-targeting, and waist-mounted capacitors add to the power of kinetic barriers. Very cool sounding. It's very cool and also very powerful. Power damage by 5, weapon damage by 3, shields and melee. Yeah, why wouldn't I want this Kestrel armor? Look at that. I look like a bamf. Kestrel armor system shoulder plates house backup capacitors for shield generators, artificial muscle fibers, just like the other bits. Cool. Increases health by 3. Increases spare ammo by 10. Increases increases weapon by 3, shields by 3, and melee by 10. Considering I'm a Vanguard, this is like the perfect armor for me. Because I will melee. I'm like the class that melees. Artificial muscle fibers control the Kestrel armor system's central processor, allow for both gross motor movements. Hold on. I wasn't done. And precision support of the hands. This steadies aim in a manner compatible with most firearm auto-targeting systems. Additional capacitors for shield generation are installed on the ulnar side of the forearm. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what that means. So, storm speed by 10, shield strength by 3, health by 10, shields by 8, and heavy weapon capacity. I feel like it's a trade-off that I'm willing to take. I like that. I'm wondering if now that I'm rocking this armor, if I don't need... I don't hate that. but I feel like red's been Shepard's thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Right? Nah. But maybe actually for this armor. Just because it's a little bare. I usually don't mess with the patterns, but I feel like this is good. I like that. Yeah, that's correct. That's cool. That's a cool look. I'm now a Shields beast. Okay. Let's go help Liara now. With no further interruptions. He says, as he is interrupted. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, look at the shiny. Did I tell you I forgot to take my ADHD medication today? Ooh, look at the shiny. Who is this mystery member? No spoilers, audience. I know who it is, but... we have a few Mass Effect newbies that are living vicariously through me. I think I want to take the particle beam. Right, shiny's good. Yeah, that's cool. I'm digging it. He doesn't have the N7 on his chest, so I feel like he can be a little more flashy pattern-wise. Shepard's a superhero. He should look like a superhero. Who looks like he has a very strange alien dildo on his back. I wasn't gonna say anything, Shepard, but the Geth precision rifle is not flattering. God, the skyboxes are great, and HDR lighting did a lot. Look at those lens flares. Woo, very beautiful. It's like J.J. Abrams directed this. Yeah, most of the universe, everything Geth is dildo adjacent. You're not wrong, Chunderbus.
Looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Flower, the universe is open carry, and this, the whole point of Mass Effect 2 is that we're kind of on the fringe. So I talked about this earlier, but we're actually on the exact opposite side of the Milky Way for all the places we go to in this game than we were for Mass Effect 1. So we're actually operating mostly in the Terminus systems. Like, we're outside of Citadel space. We're running on the fringe because the Citadel is busy screaming all is well. Oh. Flower. I'm an American. I don't know what the fuck's going on in my country.
With just a contract and a waiver?
That's awesome.
These are the Terminus systems.
They should be allowed to open carry dildos. Why not?
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now.
Right, Chunderbus?
And then get your ass someplace safe.
Let's go see Liara. as many a video game have taught us.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, sir.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
Oh, I'm muted. I was muted. This is awesome. I love that they have another Spectre in this. The only other, that one that's not evil. It's just cool that, like, that's a lot of money, Chunderbus, because that's multiple actors recording all the dialogue in the game. So, budget, budget, budget.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tisoni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tisoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tisoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
I think that's just rad. Televasir. Just another Spectre. You two are just standing there. Not gonna help me at all.
Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
She's been obsessed with Ilos. You'd know that if she was your space bae, but she's not. She's mine. She's my space bae. And you're not allowed to get it on with another. Oh my god, she has my armor.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
Space bae. This is why I'm glad this is here now. And
Rifle used to do that
I wish
wasn't
this was
standard
part
issue.
of the main
The
plot and
kinetic
not
barrier
DLC.
deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
I'm glad it got out, but if the pacing is so different now.
A doctorate from the University of Ceres, Avanthesia. She's getting good use out of all that education.
DSR1.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Clever girl.
Those things must be worth a fortune. Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her.
I know we will. She
was certainly into ugly. No offense.
Haha. That's great. She's not into humans. She's allowed to have a preference. At least she's not into me.
Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say, though, to Sony, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
Yeah, this is so good having it now.
What the hell?
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Sorry, I gotta go do this game right now. This is so cool. Yeah, I can't believe this is DLC and not part of the main plot. This feels like such a natural extension of the story.
What happened?
And cool. Anything cool down here? No. Nothing cool, people. Yes, I will help you. I understand the game is queuing me for morality points.
What happened?
Do you want to be a hero?
Who are you? What's going on? The blast knocked out my feet.
Oh, I can't do anything for him? Oh well. Alright, so the Shadow Brokers agents are trying to kill Space Bay, and we cannot have that. Unacceptable.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Serving industry for over
Basir, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Dracon Trade Center. Welcome to a universe of opportunity. A division of
Right, because I increased my metagel capacity by 1. That's great.
Setting bombs, killing everyone.
Dying employee. What's your role? I played dying dead employee. Oh, he died.
Here. Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch yourself, Basir. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds. Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Yeah, this is a fucking hit. Shadow Broker came out hard. So this was a character that was mentioned and kind of used as a resource in the first game. There's a guy on the Presidium, Barlavon, who was his agent, but we are now seeing why the Shadow Broker is such a scary motherfucker. And this scary motherfucker has kidnapped or murdered Liara's friend, who helped rescue my body and deliver it to Cerberus. I saw ATM. Why, yes, I will break into this ATM. What'd you do in your video game tonight, son? A felony. Eat the rich.
is the leading industry authority on resource logistics and management. We are committed to providing clients with secure, affordable, and efficient solutions to all their transportation needs. Excellent shipping, anywhere, on time, every time.
Basir, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Basir, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. We are assigned in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities. Expansion, exploration, and finding a universe.
Ow.
Hello.
Basir, I pinned down. They're well armed.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
Take that.
Can't target them.
What the mother shit fuck?
Can't get a lock.
Again, Vanguard's the best defense is offense. Vanguards are basically like D&D Berserkers. You just have to really mash forward. That's why they have a charge power. Like, you're supposed to strategically use it to bounce around the field like that. Into groups, away from groups, keeping everyone disoriented. And making them explode and levitate. And fly around. Because you're a jerk face with cool psychic powers who can do that. This game's great. Okay, cool. But I fought for so much. I have no clue how much I left behind. That was a really long... Oh, Chunderbus. Grunt isn't here, though. I just saw that. What would this stream be without your sardonic wit? Boring. Please stay. Where did I leave the terminal behind? Give me the money. Give me the money and nobody gets hurt. I mean, I killed everyone already, so there's no one left to hurt, but... Just give Shepard the money. How do you keep your Cerberus operation funded? I rob the dead after I've killed them. Hello, my name is Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
Basir, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressant systems.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
Vanguards are great. There's the thermal clip. I don't have to go that far back. Great. Beep beep. You want to hear that beep beep.
This might be useful.
Ooh, me likey. Just some, oh god, I hate that. Some dead person hanging out. Don't mind me, I'm just robbing you. Mm-hmm.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Saket?
She says,
No
suspiciously.
sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like
She
a
moves
dead
her
end.
eye suspiciously.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
That's my space-based body.
Liara. This is Visir. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out.
Shadow Broker owned a Spectre.
She found Saket, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
See, there they bring in that racism. That's basically like saying she's inbred. Which, in the equivalent of Asari culture, she is. She's basically the Asari equivalent of incest, the product of incest. Because they are supposed to not make children with other Asari. They're supposed to psychically bond with other races. They actually technically asexually reproduce. They just use other species to scramble their DNA. For reasons you will actually learn about in this game. I'll give you a hint. It has to do with Ardat Yakshi. Yes, you can. We're at the point in the game where you should be exclusively reaching the target. Oh, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Well, that's how you do that, gentlefolk of the internet. Right? It's very satisfying. Cartoonish, but satisfying. Well, it isn't because of Ardat Yakshi. Spoiler alert. there's actually a justified reason why they have this basically, you know how, like, when humans inbreed, we get, like, eventually we'll have health problems? Yeah, bud. It's a chance. Like, any pure-blood child has a chance of being an Ardot Yakshi. So, that's why it's an insult. It's also an insult because, I mean, yeah, the other thing you said, where it's kind of like not introducing the right variety to their people for whatever reason. I don't know. They have a very complicated culture, which is, to their credit, good writing. But the Ardot Yakshi are, yes, very much tied to this whole thing. So where am I going? Through the Solarian Embassy? No. Here. Okay, fine.
She's getting away.
Who's left? Is there no one else? Is there no one else? It's one of my favorite things to yell. That line from Troy. Alright, that's where I'm supposed to go. But where am I not supposed to go? Alright, the elevator's still down. What is it with all these rogue specters? It's like governments are corrupt.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Take Garrus. They're buddies. Let's get the old ME1 crew back together. Sorry, Jack. But you're not a former space cop turned Batman. Oh, I forgot this part.
Hang right. No weight left.
I'm on her.
Hang left. She's around the corner.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
We're not going into the construction site, are? Oh, goddess. I'm not letting her escape with that data.
Uh-oh. How do I go up?
Hurry, Shepard, we're losing her.
Well, we're losing her because this thing doesn't have an up button.
She's getting away.
Yeah, cool. Let's reload because your ship doesn't go up.
Letting her escape with that data.
We weren't.
Go, 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 go!
I'm going.
I got there last time.
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
Why is it harder this time?
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
Was it because I lost her?
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know.
I love Space Bay.
There we go.
You're enjoying this.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I am.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
Truck!
Again?
Watch out.
That was so cool. This is cool. I forgot how good this DLC is. They really do, Chunderbus.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Watch out! They're dropping reinforcements into...
Excuse me. Hey, Liara. She's back. Well, stasis is her only ability that's unique. Power. I mean, just look at all her stuff is.
There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far. They've blocked the door. There's
Okay.
Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far. Done.
Oh, get behind some cover, Shepard, and.
Concussive shot, ready.
It feels good to have the old crew back. I feel better with Space Bay.
Can't reach. Get
Watch out, flashbang.
Can't target them.
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
Let me look around for stuff first, Liara. I love you, but don't be so impatient. And quit playing games with my heart. Alright. Pretty sure I got everything, folks. Pretty sure. But let's run down here, I guess. And call it a day. Medkit. Oop. See, that is some grunting. That is aggressive. Like, I know you're excited to see her, but, like, wait. I know my jokes are bad, everybody. I'm making them. I don't want to do that yet. I want to buy some death sticks.
We have to be getting close.
She's tough. I'll give her that much.
She's a Spectre.
This looks interesting.
That does look interesting.
I'll give to charity. I'll go back to the Citadel and get a good job, I swear.
Talk to Liara.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant where on the Asari body?
Yes.
So did I.
Hey, we're unharmed. We didn't see anything.
That's a great bit. Shepard learned the names of the bits. You gotta know what you're dealing with, buddy. You gotta know what you're interacting with. It's good to know that Skinamax softcore porn music still exists in the future. Well, that sounded like a murder. Oh my god. Personal, where's that? Oh my god. I appreciate the... I guess this is for Liara. But she's using the right weapons, so I got nothing. Except now that I access that, I have to do this. The new Shepherd Shuffle. Alright. That's where I came from. That's where I go. Wait, no. Lines. Balderdash.
Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey, you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it?
What?
Basir, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
Welcome, Tempest. Right? Why does it every other... Why don't you go ahead and give me a singularity right over there, please? Except she ported. I literally just need to keep charging her.
Can't get a lock. Can't reach the target.
Back in a bit. Have fun.
Heavy weapons, look out.
Never saw me coming. Firing a high-impact shot. Got hostile drones.
Where? Oh. Shepard's punches are horrifyingly powerful now.
Miss me?
Yes.
Nice work.
I mean, literally and figuratively. See? Yeah, I had to get those shields down.
Watch for drones.
Utilize the drone.
I'll finish you myself.
I think we got them all.
Alright, now shotgun to tear through the armor. Ow.
Charging biotics.
Alright, fuck that. You're getting collector particle beams. Where you at? I think now I can shotgun you appropriately. There we go.
Oh, damn it.
That was great. Hey girl. I love Liara.
Sikat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel.
Oh yeah, Tempest.
So if the broker needs a few people to disappear,
I decided to
I'll
do
pay that
it
price
before
without
any of the
hesitation.
loyalty quests. Because last time I played it, I did this vanilla because I did it when it launched, and so this DLC wasn't around. I went and played it after the fact, and I had already romanced Jack because Liara's storyline before the Shadow Broker DLC just ends so abruptly. You do those fetch quests for her, and then she's like, "Yep, I'm looking for the Shadow Broker. Sorry, can't leave my planet later." And leaves it at that. So I decided to see what would happen if I played it before I did Jack's loyalty mission. And romancing Jack became an option. I wanted to, because I'm just curious.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the council doesn't have to.
The counselors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely. Besides, you're with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps. Hell, your own unit on a cruise. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you?
Picked the wrong side. You got in the way of my space bay.
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vasir's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vasir before long. If he decides to kill Farron.
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing?
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
That's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vasir without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vasir. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vasir's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
Will you just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
About us.
Shepard, listen, I'm glad you're here.
You worried there might be terminals you need me to hack?
That's not fair. You were dead.
I came back.
It's not that easy. You can't just come back and have 2 years of mourning suddenly vanish. I'm sorry, Shepard. I can't get into this. For now, let's just focus on getting Farron back.
Fine.
Yeah, this is awesome. Mid-campaign. Doing this after you've already done the suicide mission isn't nearly as much fun. Like, this is the perfect time in the story, in like pacing wise. I feel like this is Shepard's loyalty mission. You know, everyone's got to work their baggage off. This is him working out like his last baggage. He's like, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with my lady person, because I was dead for 2 years. So this kind of feels like, and it also does so much for her.
10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Shepard's all ego.
Undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down.
It's just
we'll need
fun.
to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. We can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
He wasn't wrong for like telling her like, hey, but like trying to talk, especially if that's the only time in the game where you can do it. Technically, they were waiting for pickup. I think he was pushy, but I don't think he was that bad.
But I'm picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding.
So, to be clear, we are breaking into what we believe is the Shadow Broker's base. No cryo ammo. We are going to max out charge. That is our next mission. How's everyone else doing? I don't remember. No, barrier is not a thing anymore. Barrier's not a thing. No character has it. They got rid of it because it was so broken. I think Sentinel gets the tech armor. What am I missing here? There we go. Sticky controls.
Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
It looks they were debris from the storm. Next.
Let's appreciate this for a moment. It's a spaceship in the middle of a cloud storm. Built out of... oh god. I thought I saw it built into a meteorite, or a rocket, or rather an asteroid, whatever. Like, this is very impressive. Okay. Where's that salvage thing? Where's the thing I can salvage? I would like to salvage. We like to salvage.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
Come on, get me up and over. Is that not what you do? Oh, I go down this way. See, it's not very clear. I leaped over the other ledge that looked like that.
Fire in the hole. What left to worry about?
Biotics are fun, people.
Can't get a lock. Got hostile drone. Can't target.
Garrus is great. There's a reason I bring him around. He's your best friend. Nobody's got your back like Garrus. Liara loves you, she's just complicated. And also remember, by Asari standards, very young. He's essentially dating, like, an Asari college student. And that's being generous. Like, she's basically, like, she can barely drink. She's maybe 20, 21. Human equivalent. So, here comes this confusing human guy who lives and dies, and she hasn't been around as long as a lot of the other Asari. She's only like 100-something years old. Legion. Yeah, something like that. she's young. She's very young for an Asari. The whole point was like she had just graduated college. Yeah. She just... So I feel like they were both being, I don't know, living beings expressing themselves in flawed ways. Was Shepard being a little selfish and needy? Abso-fucking-lutely. But he does spend most of his time saving the universe. He wanted to spend 1 second talking about his personal life before he goes back to saving the universe. I feel like I can see his perspective, but I also understand Liara being like, whoa, this is not the right time, buddy. I have to go back? Like, what the fuck is happening here? Not really, Flower. But maybe life experience-wise. She did say she spent most of her time on Thessia studying. She doesn't really have... So yes, she is capable of consent. Obviously, yes. But, she's very sheltered before... She's only been, like, running around the world for, like, 2.5 years. Yeah, no, that's exactly what she's doing, but she's never had to deal with death. Yeah, and this is all new for her. She's not used to having wounds reopened, all that stuff. So her reactions are valid, completely valid. Although, to be fair, she did drop his body off to Cerberus with the intent of them bringing him back. So she knew it was a possibility he could return. And also, like Flower said, mind meld sex is forever. And she very specifically is the one who brought his remains to Cerberus. So, I feel like him showing up at her place is not that crazy. She probably just wasn't prepared for how much she would feel upon seeing him again. Because she's admittedly never been in a relationship before. That's another... Yeah, you were literally Liara's only romantic relationship in 100 years. She's a bookworm. She spent most of her time studying and then on dig sites. And then you died. Yeah, no, I actually playing it all together back to back is... It's like reading a trilogy of books again that you read as they were coming out, but now you're reading them again in succession, and you do see the connecting threads better, and I really like it. Knowing what's coming in 3, I really love Liara's arc. Yes, exactly, like paying attention to the little radio chatter. There's so much little stuff in this game.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess.
I mean, my god, this is awesome.
Navigating this storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Motion dampener.
the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she's just the ambient. I was talking about that last session because we were running around this, or 2 sessions ago, we were running around the Citadel, and she's in one of the stores because of the choice I made, talking with the brother-in-law about, you know, she's fussing over the baby because she's worried about the conditions. Like the condition that the baby probably doesn't have. Nah, it kind of felt more like her body, her choice, when I was replaying it. Like, the procedure, the risk outweighed the benefits, and it was the brother-in-law going, you have to get this procedure. It's like, fuck you, pal. I kind of gotta disagree with you, Chenderbus. I do actually think taking her side was the right option. What the guy was his brother's kid, sure, but you can throw religion at me, but like he has no say in that kid's life. It's the mom's choice. She gets to decide what's happening. And he was being a real dickbag in ME1. It doesn't mean she's not a Karen. But the brother-in-law was definitely a jerk and was out of line. Like I said, she was definitely a Karen. Like, she needs to speak to a lot of managers in her life. The service is unacceptable in everywhere she goes. Shockingly enough. Yeah, that one's a bit murkier because the dude is proselytizing where he's not supposed to. And while I believe in religious freedom, I also believe in freedom from religion. Exactly, Chunderbus. That one, I felt like the morals were a bit more interesting. The other one was just like, where do you stand on feminism? Do the women gotta do what you tell them to, or can they do what they want to with their bodies? Like, even if they're jerks. The answer is yes. And for that Hanar proselytizer, buy a fucking permit. Exactly what Chunderbus said. Hey. Nobody said you could do that to me. Oh, I got a lock. Where? I just like going back to the Citadel and seeing what a sourpuss Udina is that you ruined his entire political career. Get wrecked, Udina. You're a Shadow Broker Vanguard? I'll show you what a fucking Vanguard is. right? It's not fun, and the writing on Renegade is really inconsistent. Like, you don't understand what Shepard stands for. That's why I feel like I play Paragon, but I pepper in... Yeah, it's like, be a dick or murder someone. And, I like peppering in the occasional... I like peppering in the occasional thing, like Renegade choice. I have a few Renegade points, but like, no, by and large, I am not interested in picking the Renegade option. I want to be the hero. This game's fucking rad. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's late. I did not realize how much Mass Effect. Ah, thank you, Tempest.
Neutralize the drone.
Impact shot.
Biotics.
Can't reach the target.
Shut up. Yes, you can. Punch her to death. Vanguard. Vanguard, get angry. Vanguard, smash. Vanguard, smash for Blue Lady. I mean, really, it is like playing a barbarian. You're just like, ah, go forward, kill, 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 kill. I do find it tremendously amusing. And they definitely accentuated that aspect by adding in the charge power. There we go. Alright, we'll get inside the ship, and then I think I gotta call this stream, because it is late o'clock. No, that's, the Sentinel class? The Sentinel, it's what Kaiden is. I have to, the somewhere I have to be is making money. And while it is remote, it requires me to operate during the hours that the other people making money are awake.
At least the view is nice.
It is at that. Oh, Oh, Chunderbus. Yeah, like intermixing. I don't know if that happens in this game or not. That's a good question and a valid point. Yeah, ME3 definitely, like, the combat's pretty much like this. It just builds on it in fun ways, in very intuitive, fun ways.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Stay down.
We have to defend Liara's hatch. That could come out wrong.
It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk.
I'm so sorry, everybody. This is who you've chosen to watch. I hope I'm worth it. I have.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way.
Look at them in dialogue explain away mechanics. I never played Andromeda, although I might now. It's probably dirt cheap.
Rocket drones, front of the ship.
They already did that. Alright, you missed that part. Check the VOD. I talked about it at length. And I read the bit where they where they went into it. They explained thermal clips and how they all became prevalent in the last 2 years in a response to the GEF.
They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Yeah, basically, they adapted a bunch of GEF technology into weapons. So, while you are now technically have ammo, you don't ever have to wait for a weapon to cool down. Now, instead of a weapon cooling down, you replace the thermal clip. But the trade-off is you need thermal clips. So, basically, they decided more bullets faster, better than, you know, living longer, I guess. Or the gun living longer, rather.
But you tested it, right? Tell me you tested it. It stayed
there. Hand cannons. Oh, I do too. But they realized how broken it made the game, so they had to walk it back.
Watch for drone. Careful.
Thermal clips. Fine.
Attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
I love Liara.
Enemy bionics on the field.
Enemy biotic off the field.
We've been spotted.
Whoops. Into space.
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give him tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Sony.
They have great banter in this mission.
I've got one. Branch one.
Oof. Oofta.
One less to worry about. I love this right.
There, the hatch is open.
I want clips. I ain't going nowhere without no thermal clips. Give me my clips. Alright. Now we can go somewhere, Liara. Very exciting. This is gonna be our cliffhanger. I guess I gotta get through this fight. But once I do that, I'm crazy hungry and tired. Oh wait, it's saved here. So, as much as this sucks, we're gonna open right in the middle of a fight in the next game, which will be exciting. But I'm coming up on 3 hours, 40 minutes. It's getting late for me, and I'm fading. So I will be back probably tomorrow playing this, if not Destiny. And yeah, take it easy, everybody. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. Happy Pride. Thank you for watching.